Hello again today. Alright, so we're going to be messing with this bad boy again today. What we are going to do is we're going to check the compression on it. I've already checked the compression on the motor itself a couple days ago, and it came up 50 psi on every cylinder, and then the fifth cylinder here I got 0. Now I don't know if it was my compression tester that was failing, or if the piston or just the block is shot and the piston rings are fried. The motor's got 154,000 miles on it. I mean, it just looks like trash, but I'm gonna try to save it. It's got a lot of work to be done, but definitely gonna at least try to get this thing running. So my trick right now, and why I'm going to try to test the compression again, is because sorry about the wind, it's getting pretty windy here. I found online that if you put some seafoam down in the cylinders, about 1 ounce into the cylinders, it'll break up a lot of that carbon buildup on the piston rings and help with them seating against the cylinder heads again. So I tried that, left it sitting overnight. I'm going to pull all these plugs out and hopefully hope for the best that the motor's not shot, so I don't have to buy another motor. But if I do kind of one of those things, you know, when you buy a car that doesn't run and you hope that you can fix it. Came out to be that we thought that it was the fuel pump before I started doing all this testing, but checked all the fuel pump, checked the fuel relays. I still need to check the fuel pressure. This is where I'll check the fuel pressure. I need to go to AutoZone and rent their little fuel pressure regulator just to check and make sure, you know. Other than that, let's get to this. So alright, yeah, I'm telling you, this thing is a mess. All these wires, I don't know what in the heck this guy was thinking, trying to wire his own amp into the main harness. Like, I've got to go through and redo this to the factory harness. Just trash, man. I got the car dirt cheap, but you know, it still sucks that I have to do all this extra work that is not necessary because of somebody else's stupidity. Got that in there. Let me go get the 10mm. Hook these up, get them tight. I hope y'all can see what's going on. I need to check, but we'll find out once I check the video. Let's see, 10mm. I know I'm gonna need this. For the spark plugs. Need this. There's the blown radiator hose. Key. 10mm. Oh, where is my 10? Gotta find my 10. Aha. There it is. Yeah, I hope the cylinder heads are not shot. Hope the piston rings are still good. I know on these BMWs they say a lot of times that'll happen, and a lot of people's had good luck kind of putting seafoam down in the bottom. I'm sorry about this wind, guys. We're gonna get some storms in the next couple days, so it's kind of windy around here in Alabama. So first off, what you want to do when doing this, cylinder heads right now. So what I'm gonna do is let me get another extension. Take these spark plugs out. I left them sitting in there, left 1 ounce of seafoam in each cylinder overnight. And I didn't even tighten these down really, they're just kind of hand tight. So I'm gonna pull all these spark plugs back out. Let me go get my spark plug wrench so it'll magnify. So I've made a bit of a mess. I don't know if it showed it in the other video on the GoPro, but my SD card is full, so I wasn't able to finish that. I don't have another one right now, so I'm gonna have to get some videos off of there so I can use it. But I'm pretty excited right now because I know it looks like a mess, but that's where the seafoam had blown out of the cylinders that I left in there for a day. And pretty excited right now because I came back with 160 pounds on this first cylinder, and yesterday I was pulling 50 pounds. So now I'm pulling 160 off the first cylinder. I'm hoping for the best on the other 5 cylinders here. So we're gonna try to do this with my phone. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna sit this down. So maybe, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna have to walk with you around. So we're on to cylinder 2, sitting at 0 psi right now. I'm gonna go try to start it. See what I come up with. Oh, I hope it's as good as the first one. Do about an 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I got 75. So that one didn't come back as great as the first one. I'm gonna try it one more. Well folks, it looks like I'm either gonna be doing a motor or a head gasket. I'm kind of trying to debate on what I want to do. Compression test came back awful, and this is something that I just found out. I went and rented one of the pressure testers from AutoZone to pressure check the system, make sure there wasn't any leaks in the head gasket or anywhere else. Well, come to find out, my water pump is leaking. It's definitely got a hole or something going on down there. So water pump's bad, the gasket at least. And this is something that I kind of want to show you too. You see all this water, and if you look down in there, the cylinder's got water in it. I'm gonna try to get a video of me pumping this thing up and water flowing out. You see that water? Water just coming out of the head. And then right here on this one, you can see where it's bubbling up around it. I mean, look at that, this water just spewing out. And this one here, so definitely head gasket, possibly a warped head for it to be like that. I don't know. I'm gonna break it down and see what happens, see what it looks like when I got it broke down. That's all.